Oh God.
I was like, damn, I knew this nigga was gonna be done soon. I didn't really want to play the whole song, but it's all good. What up, everybody? Oh, let me face my mic. My bad. Hold on.
We gonna get flagged? We gonna get flagged for that?
What did you just say?
So we gonna get flagged for that?
Nah, I'll cut it out of YouTube. All the episodes be alright. Welcome back, everybody. Everyone that hit that play button today, we appreciate you as always.
Hello.
This is episode 97 of Social Junkie Podcast. Again, everyone that hit that play button, again, welcome. Thank you for being here. Fucking with a couple real niggas. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on YouTube if you are watching on the YouTube channel. We appreciate you. Everyone that has subscribed already, thank you very much. We appreciate you guys very, very much so. Audio episodes, they drop every single Wednesday. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and SoundCloud. If you're streaming us on there, we appreciate you. Everyone around the world that's listening, thank you. I saw a couple new cities pop up. I think there's another city in Canada that popped up. Carolinas, I think Chicago, Kentucky, somewhere in Kentucky popped up. Up north, I think somewhere in Maine. Shout out to everybody listening worldwide, man. Everyone in the
Colonel
US.
Sanders?
Colonel Sanders? Could have been. I think he's dead though, but could have been. I would look, but it's gonna take me a little second to log in. But everyone that's listening worldwide, thank you, man, for being here. I go by the name of P, as you can see by my hat. That's what this means. It doesn't mean Pittsburgh. It doesn't mean Pirates. It's for Purnell.
It's for pussy.
My colleague. You know, I thought colleague meant someone you went to college with.
Tell you what?
I thought it was like someone that you went to college with. I thought that's what colleague meant.
I can't say nothing because I be thinking stupid shit like that sometimes.
Damn, that's stupid. I thought it. You know who told me that? My girl told me that. She told me that you're wrong. You were wrong. I'm gonna tell you when I get home that she was wrong. She did say that because she used to always say that. I'm like, nigga, you're the only person I know that says colleague. I don't know anyone that says that word. Like, you're the only person I know. She used to say it in that way. Doesn't mean that. But Brandon's here. I didn't even introduce you. What up, nigga? Let me up again.
What up,
Brandon's here as always. He doesn't have a B hat on. Do you have any hat that says B on? I'll get you a Boston one. I got you.
Don't do that.
Just wear that one. We should wear that every episode. I wear this one, and you wear the Boston one. Just wear a different color.
We almost at 100 episodes.
Yeah, we are. That's an accomplishment, ain't it?
That's a big accomplishment.
We are almost at 100 episodes.
To us, that is a big accomplishment. We have been pretty consistent as far as we can really tell. Couple, missed a couple of days, but really thinking about 100 episodes.
That's some real shit. Talk your shit, nigga. Talk your shit.
I don't really know anybody that is as consistent. There are probably people out there, but
yeah, mainstream
week by week,
podcast.
And week by week, you talking about every single week drop an episode? I don't know.
Ain't too many.
But salute to those who do. Well, and we appreciate everybody, like you said before.
It ain't too many. Ain't too many.
We appreciate everybody that's been listening and being, doing our interviews. All the cities that we're popping up, we're finally getting to where we want to be out. At outreaching. So yeah, we appreciate all the love that everybody's giving us. And
shout out to all the
do it. Do double. Next year. This year coming out by the time the year is ending, and next year. So we'll see how it goes.
You done? Nah, I didn't want to talk over you. Shout out to all the people that we met over the weekend, man, for our Q&A segment. We're going to do the Q&A segment today.
Some cool dudes.
We went to the streets of Atlanta. Shout out to Abdul. Shout out to Riley. Shout out to my guy 6'4 Panda. Shout out to Connor Gibbons. Shout out to Tati and Ivory. Shout out to all you guys. We'll play your interviews in the Q&A segment at the end of this episode. And we will have a little discussion on that. Yeah. If you're listening and you have a Q&A question you want to send, anything similar to what we asked, anything similar to our past episodes, previous episodes, send those to socialjunkiepod@gmail.com. Again, socialjunkiepod@gmail.com. Shout out to all you guys, man. Everyone that's participating in the Q&A segment, thank you. Thank you for your insight. Thank you for your input. We appreciate you guys. Do I have anything else? I think that's it, man. Before we get, Brandon's going to go first on what's trending today. We're going to start on what's trending. I got about 6 Would You Rathers that I have found. I made one up. I'm going to let you guess which one I made up when we get to that point.
I'm pretty sure I figured it out.
We got music after that. Sports. Q&A segment will be last to close out. I think that's it. Oh, nigga, that's all I wanted. I wanted to tell the story my mom had told me yesterday. So she said she had she said she went to work yesterday, right? Mm-hmm. So she pulled up. She works over there on by your mom and dad crib over there at Grayson. By that fucking Papa John's over there. Where you used to work at over there? The little new plazas over there?
I know what you're talking about.
Where you used to work at over there? I can't remember where it was. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. Don't answer that. But she said she pulls up early in the morning, right? So She pulled up and she has to go to the back. You can't go through the front because they don't have a key. So you know what? I think I'm turning it off. Tell them the story. Tell them the story, nigga. This nigga's vibing. Listen to the future. But she went to the back. So she said there's a lady. There'd be cats in the back right there. So she said there was a lady in the back behind these bushes. And she said she seen a car and it looked like the car was it was just that car in the parking lot, and it looked like they just sped in because they were slanted in the parking space. So she seen a lady in the bushes. This ain't really funny, but it's funny when you think about it in hindsight. She said she seen the lady in the bushes, so she was like, oh, the lady's just feeding the cats or whatever. So she was looking down, and she said she had looked up, and the lady was looked like she was mad. It's like, what the fuck? So she said she still had the car and the car was in park though. Nigga, she said the lady started charging at the car, bro. Like running towards the car fast as fuck, just like the nigga gonna get out. She said the lady just started running towards the car, bro. So she said she put the car in drive, so she took off. So she went to the other side of the building. She said the bitch was keeping up with the car. She was fucking tailing the car.
Fucking Goku.
So she said she was finna go on 78. So she went on 78. She said the lady was still chasing the car, nigga. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? No. So I'm like, so what happened? I'm like, my question was, why were you running? Like my mom, like, why are you in the car?
She
like,
probably wasn't thinking.
Nigga, I would have fucking put the car in drive and went towards the bitch. Because she said the lady was running from like a little distance. So
I wouldn't did that.
She would have stopped, nigga. If I'm put the car in drive. Okay, but she's running after the car, that's her fault. If she get hit, that's her fucking fault. It ain't my fault.
That's not how police look at it.
That's nigga, that's self-defense. I don't know what the fuck this bitch finna do. But she said the lady, she ran off. She lost the lady, and then she called the cops or whatever. And I'm like, what you call the cops for? What they gonna do? I don't know, but I just
these drugs out here getting pretty crazy.
And she said that's not the first time that's happened. At the other location they was at before she moved to the one now, there was people like doing that type of shit too. Like niggas be getting dressed early in the morning, niggas be sleeping outside the fucking hospital shit and all that. But damn, I thought it was funny. But yeah, I would have put the car in drive and went towards the lady. I bet you she would have stopped. I guarantee you she would have stopped running towards me. That's my opinion. I mean, what you would have did?
She wouldn't have got in. I would have just been like, yo, what are you doing? Like, bro, what are you doing?
I would have asked, like, bitch, what are you doing?
I'm like, come on.
What are you doing?
She's not gonna get in the car. I mean,
so you would have asked what she was doing?
I probably would have rolled down my window like an inch.
She said the lady was like, looked like she was pissed, like she stopped something. Like my mama stopped her from doing something. I don't know what she was doing, but yeah, that was one. You're going first, sir. What's trending? Brandon starting.
I only got a couple articles today. I had an article here on a healthcare worker.
How many is a couple?
This is some three. This is some crazy shit. I want y'all to give me y'all take on this. Y'all hot take on this.
Okay.
Title of the article is a healthcare worker who was hospitalized for a month for COVID says she now owes nearly $1 million in medical bills.
I think I saw this.
Shanita Russi caught COVID-19 while working at the Boston Medical Respiratory working as a mobile respiratory therapist.
Mm-hmm.
She became unwell that she had to go into the hospital, and she was in a medically induced coma. So she racked up close to $1 million, quote unquote, what she had said in this article. So basically she's obliged to pay back this close to $1 million.
Does she have insurance?
I doubt they're gonna cover that much. I would assume she does.
But did they take anything from it? That's my question. Like, did her insurance cover anything, or is it just like she didn't have? I'm pretty sure if you work at a hospital, you're insured. But
yeah, I'm pretty sure. So she was hospitalized for a month, placed in a medically induced coma, according to the media outlet. She was during this time she racked up that amount in bills. She was close to $1 million. She had She was spending money on a cardiologist, consultations, rehabilitation. She was unable to walk, and without getting, when she was sick. And the average charge, which is weird, the average charge for a COVID patient is $62,000. So I don't know if they're expecting her to pay all this money back, but from what it looks like, they are.
No, they should write most of it off. I think she can have there's a way that she can have most of that written off, because that's very excessive, especially.
What do you think happens to people that caught especially the healthcare workers, that you think they're obligated to pay all that back?
I don't. That's why I'm saying that. I don't think she's gonna have to pay all that back. I think most of that's gonna get written off, especially if she works there too. It didn't say the insurance and all that, but I'm pretty sure she's insured.
Yeah.
They're gonna. That is very excessive though. I don't like. What the fuck is $1 million covering? Like, what happened?
Bro,
Did she recover? She's fine now.
It says that she's recovered.
Okay, well that's the most important thing. Fuck
She still has to walk with a cane. But
yeah. Well, she's
for
alive.
the most part.
I know $1 million is a lot, but I do think most of that's gonna get written off. But fuck the money. You alive, so that's the best thing about it. I know she probably not looking at it that way. She's looking at that bill like, what the fuck? And especially the averages, what you say, 62,000?
62K.
That's very excessive. That's very excessive. That's like
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I think they're just gonna get their money, even if it does cover a majority of her costs. She's gonna still get, and then we're talking about. I think a majority is probably half. Just the most that they would probably cover for.
Just working in a hospital, nigga. They write off a lot of stuff. I don't know if they're gonna write off $1 million and it's gonna just be the $1 million is gone, but they'll probably take it down. It won't be $1 million. I highly doubt that.
Even if it's 500, isn't it too much?
That is. I mean, whatever is probably gonna be at the end. Even if they do write some off, it's gonna be a lot. But I mean, you're alive, so I mean, it is excessive. That is true. But what can you do?
Can't really do anything.
Would you rather be dead? Yeah, think about it that way.
That's true.
Would you rather be dead? Sticker smiling. Sticker said, damn.
I got another article here. Some fucked up shit.
How many more you got?
Atlanta police officer.
I just saw that.
Caught on tape.
Hold on. Is the one he kicked the lady?
Thank you for telling the article.
Oh, nigga, because I thought it might have been the other one where the nigga put the fucking shit in the person's car. You seen that? When the police stuffed a bag of some shit in somebody's car when they were trying to arrest him?
I heard about that. I didn't see the video.
I thought it was going to be that one. My bad.
Atlanta police officer was suspended after a video was surfaced about him showing fucking shit. The video showing him kicking a female that was handcuffed on the ground in the face.
Yeah, I'll put the video in the I know.
Yeah, I have it up here as well. So Atlanta Police Department said the actions that he's suspended without any pay, quote unquote suspended, and his conduct appears to be unacceptable. It shows the woman handcuffed while it was a domestic incident that they were called out there for. So she's already detained. She's lying down, face down, and she motions up, like upwards. So if someone's talking to you upwards and you're pulling up to talk it and look at them in the face, he just kicks the shit out of her. In her face. So he's suspended after the video was posted online and over kicking her in the head. And this took place in a Summerhill neighborhood after it was called for a domestic incident.
So Summerhill,
wherever that is. I don't know where Summerhill is. And there were two other officers in the video, and they had no reaction to this. And what's really unnerving is he wasn't a Caucasian officer.
Yeah, he was a black officer.
So not race baiting or anything like that. But
even though he tells me not to do that all the time, he just did.
I'm just saying no, because everybody's gonna.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what race he is.
No, well, I mean, it does kind of matter if you thinking that it's just white people that does this, right?
Yeah, if you do think that, then it does matter.
Okay,
but
so that's why I brought it up.
Okay, so why can't I say that then? When I used to say that,
because you be doing it too much, where it's irrelevant, bro. You be. A white teacher was teaching this class, and I don't like that at all.
I didn't say that. I've never said that. Please don't do that. I've never said that, guys. This nigga right here. I've never done that.
Yeah, he's never said that.
This nigga right here. But no, that was fucked up. I seen the video. I'll put it in the video. Yeah, so y'all can see it.
And
not that you would want to see it, but I mean, I'll put it in there.
It's pretty short clip because it's not the whole
like
thing.
8 seconds or some shit like that.
So last article here, some very interesting stuff, and I'd advise you to follow this.
How interesting is it?
CDC says vaccinated people may still transmit the virus, and they recommend wearing a mask indoors. This happened apparently a couple hours ago, within the last couple hours. So CDC recommended Tuesday that fully vaccinated people wear masks indoors in areas where high transmission of COVID-19 cases continue to rise. So new data shows that the Delta variant, which accounts for more than 80% of new infections in the U.S., behaves uniquely different from its predecessors and can make vaccinated people infectious. So, there you go. There you go, guys. All this stuff that's coming out with coronavirus now, bro. I don't. So, how we was talking about, what, you got the mandate on there?
No, I got, it's NFL related stuff about the vaccine and stuff like that, but that's later.
I was talking to one of my friends. So he lives out in New York, right?
Who?
He has a city job.
Oh, okay.
And they're going to make. I know. They're going to mandate the vaccine.
Oh, I do have that. I do have that as an article.
So you want to talk about it later?
Yeah, I do have that.
All right.
I mean, you could. I mean, what did he say?
They're going to mandate taking it.
What did he say?
To work for the vaccine.
He was
just asking me. Like, what?
He was upset.
I mean, yeah, because he feels like his rights is,
He feels like his what?
His rights are, like he should be able to refuse. And to be honest,
I didn't even think about him when I read that. I didn't even think about him. Damn.
Yeah, he had texted me this morning and told me. I thought it was some other dumb shit, but nah.
So he usually texts you dumb shit?
Pretty much. You know who you are.
That's my nigga.
But
yeah, I thought I had.
But a lot of people are, and it's crazy to me because I'd probably get called out. Me and you probably get called out for this kind of shit. Like, go and get the vaccine, because I've seen a lot of places online, and half of you motherfuckers, probably most of you motherfuckers out here probably were really skeptical when it first came out. And now just reading this article today still makes me personally skeptical about getting it in general. And I'm not against medicine. I'm not in any way, shape, or form that. And I'm not so far left per se and say that, we don't know what's in there and stuff. I'm saying I still go out and I still wear my mask and I take proper precautions. So that's mainly the reason that I don't really feel like I want to get the vaccine for something that's so rushed. I'd wait a little bit more. If they could develop it a little bit more, then I'd probably get it. I'm not completely against getting it, but maybe within the next year or so I'd probably get it. But I don't see the point. I don't see people putting everybody who doesn't want the vaccine in a certain category of saying, you're part of the problem and all that kind of stuff. Because we said this we said this when it came out, when the vaccine first came out. They're gonna mandate it. We said it's probably on here on one of our past episodes that they're gonna mandate it. We called it out, and pretty soon it's not gonna stop at just jobs. It's gonna probably start at schools and stuff like too. So. But I don't think that it should be. I believe it's personal choice to do that. But then again, if you take the proper precautions, because I still don't go anywhere. I still don't go out anywhere, man. Like, I still just be home. I wear my mask everywhere. I wash my hands. I take all the proper precautions I need. And then you can't say that this is gonna help it as much, because we still have here another article about infectious people still spreading the coronavirus. You
have one?
No, that's what we just read.
Oh yeah, about the shit. Okay.
So
another one. Okay. I was the nigga's house I went to the other day. I don't want to say names. Yeah. But both of them say they just got vaccinated. Both of them. One of them said they got the Johnson & Johnson one. I was like, ooh, well, we both looked at this nigga like, oh shit. He was like, he feels fine though. But yeah, I was like, I figured one of them would, but I didn't think the other one would. I don't want to say their names on here, but I figured one of them would be somebody that would get vaccinated. But the other one, I was like, nah, I'll tell you off here. But yeah, they were just talking about it, and we were talking about how over the weekend we were just saying like it's still not FDA approved, and then fuck it, nigga. Shaquan was like he was like, fucking nigga, a lot of the shit that we eat ain't FDA approved. There's fucking pre-workouts and shit that I take. That shit ain't FDA approved. So that's how I kind of feel about that. There's a lot of stuff that, which is true. I see what he's saying.
That's a good point, bro.
I see what he's saying, but at the end of the day, I don't know. When it comes to this vaccine, my mom asks me almost every other week, am I going to get vaccinated? I'm like, no, I'm not doing it, man. I just don't want
I get what they're saying about that. Me personally, it's not that I wouldn't take it ever. I'd just wait a little bit more time. I would personally wait a little bit more time. I'd ultimately get it, but I'd wait just a little bit more, then I'd get it. But I just, that's true. A lot of stuff isn't FDA, approved, but who's to say that they don't buy that influence anyway? So that's whatever you think about that, So
let me go ahead and do that article then I'll go back to my other ones. California state workers, NYC workers will be required to get vaccine or undergo testing. The state of California and the city of New York,
that's what I forgot to mention,
announced that Cali State and New York, what's that word? Municipal employees will soon be required to either get vaccinated or undergo COVID-19 testing once or twice a week. Now, if you put it in those terms, I would much rather get the vaccine than get tested once or twice a week.
I completely forgot about that.
If you gave me that option and I'm a New York City worker, As much as I would hate it, I would have to, or Cali, I'd have to just take the vaccine, bro, because that fucking test sucks, bro. And I was talking to Brandon on the phone the other day. I fucking passed by a place close to Peachtree Industrial over here in Atlanta, and they had a sign saying that they were doing COVID-19 saliva testing. And I was like, nigga, that's the first time I ever seen that shit. And I was like, I don't know if it's like, if the results are as good as the fucking nose shit, but I would much rather do that than that nose shit sucks, bro. That shit.
Well, I think they first came out with that nose stuff, and then I saw hair samples. Then we have saliva. Then we have less intrusive nose swabs. Because first one they had to go all the way up your fucking nose, and then now they have to do it only halfway to where you're not inside of your nostril. Now they can, and then they have hair, I guess hair sample or something like that, or fucking like, and then they swab inside your cheek or whatever it is.
What if you're bald? Take it from your balls, your facial hair. Can they do it from your balls? You think? He was like, pew. You pick one off and you gave it to him. You think they could do that?
So I don't know.
I'm asking some real shit. Do you think they could do that?
What do you think about? Do you think it intrudes upon a person's right?
Yes.
To choose.
Yes. Everybody should be able to choose if they want to take the vaccine or not. You should. It's fucked up.
But do you still agree that people, if they opt to not take it, they still need to be taking precautions?
Yes. If you opt not to take the vaccine, you should still be out wearing your motherfucking
Don't put us in that category and be like, okay, those guys are just anti-vaxxers. They just don't care. They think it's all a myth. I don't think that. Like I said, I still think that the precautions need to be taken as far as masks, social distancing, like being out in public places, and a lot of people out here, I guarantee you, some of these motherfuckers ain't even vaccinated, and they're out here just walking around. Bro. And I still wear a fucking mask when I'm out here.
That me and Ryan went to Twin Peaks the other night, and nobody in that motherfucker had a mask on, bro.
That's what I'm saying right there.
And we went upstairs. The lady was like, "See if there's a table upstairs." But we went upstairs, same thing, bro. And it was packed in there, bro. And this was Saturday night, I believe. A Saturday night, bro. Nobody in there, and the bar was full. We wanted to sit at the bar, nigga. The bar was full.
Watching game.
There wasn't even no game on. We was just there chilling. We was chilling. We just get something to eat out there. The bar was full. Ain't no fucking game on. Nobody got a fucking. Me and Ryan, the only niggas in there with masks on, talking to the waitresses. I'm like, bro, what? And I'm looking at Ryan. I'm like, bro, are we crazy? Are these niggas crazy?
That's what I'm telling you. I think about the same. I think about this the same exact way when I go out here. I'm like, nobody has a mask on.
Shit is insane, dog.
But yeah, next one, I guess.
Tell the Twin Peaks. I told you not to get them smoked wings, Ryan, because I know he listens. This nigga went to Twin Peaks and was like, I'm getting some smoked wings. I was like, nigga, don't get no smoked wings from Twin Peaks, nigga.
It's probably somebody in the back blowing cigarette smoke on them.
Nigga blowing black smoke. Nigga smoked the black smoke.
Yeah, Ryan might like that. I'm like, man, this shit kinda good, bro.
As soon as this nigga start eating the shit, bro, this shit's fucking gross. I'm like, nigga, I told your ass, nigga. Why I would get smoked wings from a barbecue place, not no fucking Twin Peaks, nigga. Come on, bro. This nigga just texted me too. What are the odds? Let me see what he said. This nigga said Brent. Yes, nigga, the fuck. Alright. Jeff Bezos donates. This is my next article. Jeff Bezos, Amazon's owner, just went to space. Shout out to Jeff. He donates $100 million to CNN commentator. Do you know Van Jones?
Mm-hmm.
He donated $100 million to Van Jones. Says he can do whatever he wants with the money. Jeff Bezos, the wealthiest man in the world, is having a pretty eventful week, and he decided to end it by giving a very nice portion of his multi-billion-dollar fortune. Following his recent trip to space, Jeff Bezos clearly must have been feeling overly generous because he just donated $100 million to popular CNN commentator Van Jones. CNN reports Amazon founder Jeff Bezos is no stranger to charitable contributions. Is he? Yeah, he does. His ex-wife, she be doing a lot more shit, but his latest show of generosity left regular CNN commentator Van Jones speechless. Bezos announced that he was donating $100 million. They keep saying the same thing over and over again. He can do whatever he wants, as he stated that Jones was one of 2 recipients of the Courage and Civility Award, which is one of his surprise philanthropic initiatives. Bezos also added that they can give it all to their own charity or they can share the wealth. It is up to them. The donation and award is an honor to those who have demonstrated courage and tried to be a unifier in a divisive world, Bezos explained. The other recipient was Chef Jose Andres. So yeah, he's just giving out money to these niggas, bro. What would you do? Would you donate some of it? Would you donate most of it?
I donate. I don't know about most of it. I donate some though.
Okay, $100 million. How much you donate? And Jeff says you can do whatever you want with this, bro.
10 to 15%.
Do you feel like if you come across that amount of money that you're obligated to give some to charity or share some of it? Do you feel like you're obligated?
It depends. If you were solely in this cause, this is solely by your doing, solely based on your character, nobody else influencing you, then it's your money. But if other people have helped you and other people has supported your cause and have it directly helped you maneuver, then you should definitely share.
So if Van decided not to donate any of this money, he keeps it all for himself.
No, I don't see no problem with that. I'm pretty sure somebody online will, and a couple people online will find a problem with that. Oh, he should donate 50% or donate 80 of that 100, donate it and keep 20. A lot of people are gonna say that. A lot of people are gonna come out probably and say, well, I was with Van Jones and I was helping him do all this and influence him. I deserve some of that money and I'm mad about that, so I'm gonna sue him right now. That's probably gonna happen. Yeah. People will never be happy. That's just how it is.
I don't give a fuck what Van Jones do with the money, but I do feel like a lot of people will feel like they just have to do that for the public's sake.
No, you don't.
I feel like some people will be like that. No. Like, let me just make it look good and give a portion of this money to charity, even though I really don't want to. Let me just give some. I think a lot of people would be like that.
Who gives a fuck?
For real with you.
Who fucking cares what anybody think?
Just take your money.
Take your money.
If you don't want to donate money, don't donate money. Don't just do it.
If Jeff decides today, I don't want to donate to any charities and all that kind of stuff, and I don't want to give money to anybody. I don't want to give money to poor. That's why a lot of you motherfuckers out here probably think, I'm gonna stop saying motherfuckers, man.
You motherfuckers.
A lot of you people out here think that just because you're wealthy, you need to be involved into every aspect of charities and donating and giving back to the community. At the end of the day, you are not that person. You didn't build their wealth. You didn't accumulate their knowledge. You didn't go through the struggles they had to go through in order to attain that kind of wealth. Who are you to tell them what to do with their money? Right. They can do whatever the fuck they want to do with their money. Yeah. So if they want to do charities, or if they want to fucking buy 10 Lamborghinis, what does it matter? How about you focus on your money and let them be? Because you focusing on somebody else's pockets is not going to help yours. So probably should take that advice. Because I don't care. If somebody wants to do that with their money, fine. I just don't get people on here on social media saying, well, there's 100 people in Africa starving and all that shit. First of all, certain parts, they are pretty poor. But Africa is pretty thriving as it is coming up. So stop bringing that up, because that kind of is very condescending for somebody to say. Some people are just so quick to bring up Africa. I don't know what it is. Watching too many commercials or something like that. But
there's if they don't want to do nice parts of Africa,
yeah, they're developing. Mm-hmm. And couple decade probably be up there with
Akon's gonna be a big contributor to that.
Yeah,
shout out to Akon.
What
do you feel? This I just thought about this. I didn't have this written down. Lil Pump tweeted the other day, "Why buy a house if I could buy more ice?" Who cares? It's his money, right?
Hey, man. Stupidity.
I'm talking about rapper Lil Pump. He tweeted.
Stupidity knows no bounds, man. Do whatever you want to. If that's what makes him happy, do whatever, bro.
Didn't J. Cole try to tell this nigga on the song?
It's gonna be a rap pretty soon for him.
This is rapper Lil Pump. He tweeted, "Why would I buy a house if I could buy more ice?" It's a real tweet. It's still up. I didn't think it was still up, but it's still up.
I mean, hey man.
It's his money.
It's your money, bro. You could do whatever you want, man.
The next thing I have a video that has gone viral. This is in South DeKalb Mall. This is a American Deli in South DeKalb Mall. I don't remember last time.
That shit's still open?
Yeah. This video has amassed more than 100,000 views on Twitter. There's a rat in the American Deli.
That shit, bro. Look at that. Hold
on, let me replay it.
Careful when y'all come eating over here at this American Deli. Look at that shit, bro. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
There looking at it.
Two of them on right there. One just fell behind the counter. Look at him scurrying shit. See the cord moving right there. They're going down the court. That's fucking disgusting. It was like 4 of them. I can't do it. Never eat here at this American. Look. That motherfucker just ran off. Nah, disgusting. Don't.
Again, this is in South DeKalb Mall. Yeah. What does it say? The video shows multiple rats on shelves behind the restaurant's counter. Channel 2 Action News reported that the DeKalb County Board of Health was notified by the Georgia Department of Health about the video Friday morning, leading into an inspection. While they didn't find any rats, they did find fresh droppings. Ew. Oh my god, bro. That is fucking gross. Hey, that's why with these fast food places, man, you just never know, dog. You'll never fucking know. And me and this nigga worked. That was our first job working at KFC like years ago in 2009, 2010. But, bro, like you just. I'm not saying that we did nasty shit, but we saw a lot of shit that was like. We saw
a lot of shit.
That was like, yo.
Just don't. Just fucking shit. And you can't even rely sometimes on ratings, man, because.
Yeah, if y'all didn't know, sometimes they know when an inspection is coming, so they'll clean up. Because I remember, like, our manager would tell us, like, we're having an inspection coming. Like, they would know. And when sometimes they're on the fly and they just come in there surprisingly and they don't know. But a lot of restaurants, they'll know ahead of time. Yeah, they'll know ahead of time and they'll have time to clean up. So if there's fucking rat droppings and shit and fucking rats fucking like on Bad Boys 2, they'll fucking get rid of them niggas before these niggas come.
And remember
that? That was a funny scene.
And then fucking like, and keep in mind too, the biggest lawsuit fast and within like food industry was Chipotle. You'd think it would be something like McDonald's. You'd think it would be something like.
What was it? That fucking
It's that meat, right?
I don't know.
It was a lawsuit. It was the biggest lawsuit that they had to pay. Remember we had talked about that like years ago.
I can't remember specifically what was with the meat though.
Well, they was using fillers and they weren't cooking it properly. But it was more than one instance with Chipotle. But I'm not, you know. I just think it doesn't matter. It's not necessarily just fast food. It's food in general.
Have you been there since?
I've been there since, but I've stopped recently going. Probably within the last. Yeah, now I get a bowl.
I always get a burrito. I've never gotten
a bowl. Bowl be pretty good, but
I heard you get more food if you get a bowl.
You do. But I stopped going there, man. I ain't going. I ain't about to go there. Fuck that. They be getting less and less food and all that kind of shit, bro. I'm like, man, I don't even want this shit.
Bitch, I need more. All right, these last two things are a little more serious that I have.
Yeah.
Well, we all know and remember the Atlanta spa shooting that was close to where we at right now, where that white kid went in there and around these spas and he started just killing people for no fucking reason. Says he will serve life without parole after pleading guilty to multiple murders in Cherokee County. And he did this in multiple counties. He committed these crimes. So he pled guilty to the ones in Cherokee County for murder, and he now faces the death penalty in Fulton County. Okay. I don't remember his name and who gives a fuck, but I'll put his picture in the video so you guys can remember who we talking about. If you don't remember, I mean, I don't know how you don't, but yeah, he's serving life without parole.
I was about to ask if he just got life and didn't get no damn death sentence.
Yes, he's facing death sentence in Fulton County. I didn't even know that was a thing in Georgia. I didn't know that.
Shit, I would hope so, considering he killed like how many people? 7?
It was more than enough people that it should have been. Definitely.
Rest in peace to all those people again.
Yeah. Fuck you. I can't remember that nigga's name, but fuck it. Who cares?
Hopefully, his sentence gives some of them a little bit of peace, but I don't know. I doubt it, man.
Nah.
I doubt it.
Nah, you can't bring him back.
Yeah.
Can't bring any no people back. Rest in peace to all those people that lost their lives on that day. Yeah. Let's see. The last one I have before we move on. I always read a lot of these articles wrong when I first see them. The headline reads, Louisiana father fatally shot by teen boy who snuck in to see his 14-year-old daughter. When I first read it, I thought it was saying that the dad shot the little boy, and I was like, damn, maybe we should. What? Yes, so the teen shot the guy, yes. A Louisiana father was shot and killed in a shootout he had with a teenage boy who police say snuck into the man's home to see his 14-year-old daughter. Zachary Police Chief this nigga's name David McDavid, said the shooting happened around 8 a.m. last Sunday. Police initially described the incident as a reported break-in, but later learned that the teenage suspect was there to see an underage girl. The shooting occurred as a result of the father confronting the teen after the boy snuck in. The father's 34 years old. He died from multiple gunshot wounds. The suspect, identified as 17-year-old Nicholas McQuarter. Nicholas McQuarter was also wounded in the encounter and taken to a hospital. McDavid said officers believe the team used a ladder to climb up the second-story window where he entered the home. A confrontation unfolded. The man and the teen shot one another during the encounter. Both of the people were armed. This 17-year-old kid's carrying a gun in somebody's house, bro, trying to see a girl that's 3 years younger than him. Once the teen is released from the hospital, he is expected to be booked on charges of second-degree murder, illegal use of a weapon, and illegal possession of a stolen firearm. Yeah, I assume that gun was not his.
You done fucked your whole life up.
To see a 14-year-old girl.
Stupid bitch.
Yeah, so rest in peace to what's his name?
Rest in
Desmond
peace.
Hamilton, 34 years old. He lost
Rest in
his life.
peace, man. Father of what, 3 now? I think it was 3 or 4.
You saw this?
He has other kids, bro.
Oh.
Because it was him in front of his whole family. It was like three or 4 kids.
And imagine you just confronting a kid for trying to come in and you know what he's trying to do with this kid's daughter. He's trying to,
You
have
might
sex
have thought it
with
would,
her.
and even if he didn't think, even if he was there, doing all that, he could have thought it was a burglar, which he probably did.
Yeah, it's
initially
probably-
think.
Which is, if they're both armed, I'm pretty sure they think.
And
the
what you
dad
going to
does.
shoot him for when you're up in his house? Like, yo, come on, man. You up in his house.
Niggas is wild, bro. Yeah, rest in peace to him, man.
Rest in peace.
And that is all we have for what's trending, guys. So we are gonna move on to Would You Rather. We'll have a little fun before we get into the music segment and sports and the Q&A segment. All right, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 scenarios here. You ready?
Yeah.
We haven't done any of these because I know you'd be like, we did this one already. We haven't done any of these. All right. Before you start, which one do I start with? I'll start with the bullshit one first. That's not bullshit, but it's just like, okay, it's cool. Would you rather be forced to listen to the same 10 songs on repeat for the rest of your life, or forced to watch the same 5 movies on repeat for the rest of your life?
Same songs?
Same 5 songs for the rest of your life? Well, 10.
You said 10. Yeah,
my bad.
10.
Same 10 songs. That's
gonna say
tough.
10.
Yeah, I'd have to pick a good 10. It had to be a really good fucking 10.
I can't
That was so
watch
dope.
movies without, like, 5 movies, that's it?
Yeah, you have to watch the
Nah, bro.
5 movies for the rest of your life. Same 5.
That music, I have to play that 10 songs on repeat or something.
So you'd rather be able to see more movies than...
Yeah.
You know what?
And I don't really even be watching movies like that, but fucking 5 movies for the rest of my life? Come on now.
I'm picking the movies, dog.
Get the
I just love
outta
music.
here.
I just love music. That's why. I'd rather just. I mean, it'd be tough. But
What's the 5 movies then? Since we don't gotta name 10 songs, what's the 5 movies?
Friday, Casino. Next Friday, no, I'm joking. Friday, Casino. I don't know. I can't think of the other 3.
Goodfellas. Scarface.
Yeah. Scarface. Friday, Casino. Scarface. I'll be fine with those. Rush Hour, the first one. That's funny. I gotta have another funny one in there. Shit, we'll say Goodfellas. Throw that one in there.
Oh, in that movie, Gone Girl, because you keep fucking talking about that. That's one of.
You should watch it. It's a really good movie.
Fucking.
I seen a clip of that shit the other day, and I was gonna send it to you, but I was like, he's not even gonna know what movie this is from. It's a good movie. I'm trying to tell you, Gone Girl is a great movie. It's a really good movie. It's better than fucking. Oh, we was talking about Uncut Gems the other week.
No, it's not.
I'm trying to think.
Come on now.
It might be just as good, B. I'm telling you.
As Uncut
I'm
Gems.
telling you. I'm trying to tell you. Why would I lie, nigga? I'm telling you some real shit. It's a great movie. It's a really good movie, dog. You just think you looking at the title like it's some bullshit. We don't argue about this like 3 episodes. This fucking bullshit.
That's like you saying the other movie was alright.
What?
Nah, you said it was actually bad. You like
Uncut Gems and
no
Gone
that
Girl.
Mortal Kombat shit.
I said that shit was. I thought it was gonna be good, but remember I came here and I said that shit was not good.
That shit was
I kept it real. It wasn't good. But Gone Girl, that it might be just as good as Uncut Gems. There's surprises in there that you wouldn't expect and all that type of shit, just like Uncut Gems. Yeah. All right, let's move to the next one. Would you rather have a time machine or a teleporter? We disagreed on one. Finally, we disagreed on the last one. Time machine or teleporter? I'm gonna pick.
Teleport. You go anywhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick a teleporter. I don't want to go back in time for it. Everything that happened was supposed to happen. I'm not gonna go. Yeah, I'm picking a teleporter. Go anywhere for free. I ain't gotta pay for no plane tickets.
I'd probably pick that too.
The time machine would be tempting though.
But whatever. You can't really.
To stop 9/11, you can become a national hero.
Shit. Never know. Something maybe worse than
To
9/11
stop
when it
Martin Luther
happens.
King from getting assassinated. You can run in on the Malcolm X speech before they shoot him. You can stop that.
It might be worse.
What?
Stuff might happen worse than that.
I can go back in time and create Facebook. Stop being. You know what? I'll pick the time machine. Fuck that. I'm picking the time
I'm gonna
machine.
pick teleporter.
I'll pick the time machine. Because you know what? Now that I'm thinking about all this shit that I can stop, I'll be a hero, bro. And I created Facebook.
That doesn't follow the laws of time.
Why not? It's a time machine. I can go back in time and I can fix it.
I guess
I can stop a shit.
it's gonna affect the rest of the timeline, bro.
Maybe in a positive way.
And maybe in a negative way.
It could be.
More than likely in a negative way.
What about the 9/11 thing? If I stop that, I don't think that would affect the
Airport security might be more lax. And a bigger accident might happen.
But it's kind of, but it's still those people's lives that you could have.
That's right. That's true.
That's tough. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I'm picking the time machine though. You said teleporter.
Teleporter.
So we disagree on 2. Okay. Would you rather date a girl who won't stop texting? No, I'm sorry. Would you rather date a girl who won't stop talking, or date a girl who won't stop texting? I could have said it the same way.
Won't stop talking,
or won't stop texting you. So you always getting text from her nonstop, or she won't shut the fuck up. Which one you picking? Bitch, shut up.
Won't stop texting you.
Yes.
Like texting you.
Yes, nigga, she won't stop texting you.
Or talking.
Yeah, she won't shut the fuck up. Let me think.
I'm gonna say texting.
Because the talking is more. Yeah, I agree on that one. Because that talking shit, I'll be like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. Shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? Shut the fuck that. Like, I know me. I'll be like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about? I'll get mad. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna say that one. Have you ever had a girl that talked too much? Or not, let me not say that. Have you ever been around somebody that talked, like, wouldn't shut the fuck up? Like a female that was, like, talking her ass off. And like, yo, did you say anything to her?
Nah.
Hey, remember at KFC when that bitch was talking? And then Ryan was kicking me under the table because she was like, yeah, beat that bitch ass. Beat that. She was,
he was kicking you hard as fuck.
Me and Ryan was talking to this girl, like, this was years ago when we worked there. And she was just telling the story, but you know how you know somebody lying? And she was talking about, yeah, beat this bitch ass, fuck that bitch. And she was just going on. And Ryan was kicking me under the table. He's in front of me kicking me under the fucking table as this bitch is lying. And I'm trying not to laugh. And I'm like, yo, stop.
He was kicking the shit out of him, too.
This nigga right here. You know how nigga kick you and look at you, but they'll look at the person the opposite way? That shit was funny. Okay.
So y'all was playing footsie.
No. These last 3 are pretty tough. We agreed on one. Would you rather have a child every year for 20 years or never have any children at all?
Well, I could adopt. No?
No, you're never having kids. You can't adopt. You're never having a kid.
Fuck it. I'm having one child every 20 years.
You don't have 20 kids?
I guess so.
You know what's so funny? I'm going to say the same thing, dog. I'm going to say the same thing, bro, because just having 2 sons.
It's hard for you to answer because you already have.
Yeah, I got 2 sons, so it's kind of like, I kind of got to go with that one because I just know how it feels to have a kid. But yeah, not have a kid, and I can't go with that. Nah. I don't want to go with that.
I guess me and my 20 kids.
So that shit.
That's a football. That's second line. That's second string too. Shit.
5 of them gonna go to the NBA. 5 out of 20. Go be some NBA All Stars. I agree with that one. Would you rather spend a year at war or a year in prison?
Damn, bro, a year in prison. At least I'm gonna get fed, and there's a chance of survival. Well, a higher chance of survival than war.
What about getting shanked or getting fucked?
It's better than seeing a kid die or your brothers die.
That's a tough one, bro.
That's not a tough one.
That year at war, a year in prison, bro.
Imagine the shit that soldiers have seen.
I know.
That shit would fuck you up. I'd do my time in prison.
That's a tough one, B. Fuck, I might say the same thing, though. Yeah, I'm going to say the same thing. Fuck, I'll say the same thing.
I got a lot of respect for the people in the military.
Yeah, a lot of veterans come back fucked up in their mind, too. They be fucking shaking it. They get the shakes, and they be fucking...
PTSD.
They scared of loud noises and shit like that. Explosions. Like, anything that reminds them of an explosion, they'll start tripping. Yeah, a year in prison. I'll be alright. I'll fucking, would you fucking... If somebody said, hey, we'll get you taking the year in prison, this is a pretty fucking fucked up place, man. Niggas is getting fucked in there. But we'll give you the option to smuggle a knife in your ass. Would you do it?
How the fuck are you gonna smuggle a knife in your ass?
They fucking wrap this shit up in plastic, nigga, and they put it up their ass. And they gave you that option. Would you do it?
I still do it.
This nigga's nasty.
If anything, I'll do it more.
Yeah, I set this nigga up to say some nasty shit.
So you ain't doing it. You ain't taking a knife.
I'm not putting a knife in my ass. I'm not doing that.
So you just rather get shanked. Okay, all right. That's cool.
I didn't say that. But
well, pretty much that's what it is.
I'm not doing that. I'm not putting anything in my ass.
You always got to put some sus shit in there.
All right, this
could have just add some normal in there. Oh, you could only eat one meal a day. He had to say knife in the ass.
That's what niggas be doing, bro. Niggas be smuggling shit in their ass. That's why when you go to prison, you got to bend over and open your cheeks up and shit like that. They make niggas do that. All right, this is the last one. Would you rather be butt ugly or good looking but paralyzed from the waist down?
Where you get these questions
That's
from?
the one I made up. That's the one I made up.
Man, I'm the first one, so I'm good.
Would you rather be butt ugly
That
or good
first one,
looking
bro.
but paralyzed from the waist down? Knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
You say in the first one? So you say you're
I'm the first
ugly?
one already, so shit.
You're not ugly, this nigga.
Remember that episode
What?
of SpongeBob?
Stop.
He was like, I'm ugly and I'm proud.
So you're proud, is what you said.
Proud.
Dad, I lost this shit.
Gotta be.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say butt ugly too.
I can't imagine.
No, you know what? I'll take the second one.
fuck
No, you know what? No, I wouldn't. No, I'd rather be butt ugly. Never mind. You know what God's saying? All right, I got y'all on y'all next lives. I got y'all. That's what he's saying. I got you niggas on y'all next lives. Then we gonna be ugly as fuck, nigga. Fuck.
Shit, we still have time for this one. Shit.
All right, that's all I got. Yeah, man, those are tough. Let me read them again. Well, I'll read some of them. Would you rather have a time machine or a teleporter? Would you rather date a girl who won't stop talking or date a girl who won't stop texting? Would you rather have a child every year for 20 years or not have any children at all? Would you rather spend a year at war or a year in prison? Would you rather be butt ugly or good looking but paralyzed from the waist down? That shit was fucking. Yeah, I came up with that one. Hold on.
You would be the one to come up with that kind of question.
You know what I was doing? I was like, maybe I shouldn't say paralyzed. I should come up with something else, like missing a foot or something like that, or missing a limb. But I was like, nah, that's kind of fucked up. I ain't want to do that. I felt paralyzed was a little bit better. I'm just saying. I'm telling you what I thought.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's better, but
So you rather be paralyzed? You rather be missing a limb than paralyzed from the waist down? I'd rather just be paralyzed. I'd rather have all my limbs be paralyzed. Knock on wood.
no. That limb.
You rather have a limb missing?
Yeah.
You rather have a nub?
Because you can have prosthesis.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that one. Maybe I should. No, you know what? The paralyzed one was better. All right, we're moving on. Music. We're moving on to the music segment, and then we'll do sports in the Q&A segment, and we'll close out. The first thing I have, we talked about this, I think maybe about a month ago when it was going on. Shout out to Dr. Dre. Did you see what happened?
I saw it.
Dr. Dre, one of our renowned producers, all-time legend. He has been ordered to pay his ex-wife now, Nicole Young, nearly $300,000 a month in spousal support. That's not funny. Divorce proceedings for Dr. Dre and Nicole Young have been messy, but it looks like the judge has finally made a ruling about their finances, and Nicole just got a bag. They said a big bag. Nicole asked the judge for $2 million per month, that's very fucking outlandish. I remember we talked about that on here. And while the judge did not grant that amount, she'll still be set until she decides to find a new man. According to legal documents, Dr. Dre is ordered to pay $293,306 per month to his ex-wife, which sums up to more than $3.5 million a year. Dre and Nicole were in court this week when the judge made the ruling. It says Dre is ordered to pay spousal support in the sum of that, what I just said, payable on the first of each month, starting on August 1st. Oh, she got a couple days. She getting ready. She already planning her shit out. She only got a couple days. I think it is saying that, until the party receiving support remarries or enters into a new domestic partnership, death or of either party. So either one of them die. Or if she finds a new man. What, you think she's going to do that now and fuck her money up?
She'll find a new man, but they won't get married.
Well, that's a domestic partnership. So
it
she
says
can't do
married. It says specifically
It says
married.
either if she remarries or enters into a new domestic partnership. So she either
Well, a domestic partnership is it not marriage?
No, you like your partner. Just like how J-Lo and fucking A-Rod, they were partners. They weren't married. They were partners.
She's still gonna be fucking.
Yeah, she just not go have a nigga. You think she finna fuck her money up? She got a couple days too, boy. 293,000 coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4. She got 5 days, nigga. What you think she planning out? What she gonna do with it? Is this fair? That's not fair. Why do you need this much money?
To be fair,
$2 million was very excessive, but I mean, I guess 300,000 is a little bit better.
wasn't with me shooting the gym.
He was with her for a long time though. I mean, he met her. I mean, if the movie Straight Outta Compton was accurate, that he met her and kind of before his career took off. Kinda. It was like in the middle there. I mean, he met her at a party. No, it wasn't before. He met her at a party from what the movie showed. I don't know if that's true, but yeah. Yeah, man, she got the bag. She got over, man. 300,000 a month. She's not gonna find a new nigga, bro. She's gonna stay single. She's just gonna be fucking. That's just what it is.
What is it? How much? $300K a month?
Yeah, $3.5 million a
What's that?
year.
3.6 a year?
3.5 a year, I believe. Yeah, more than 3.5.
So it's 3.6.
293,306 times 12.
Oh yeah, when you taking
3,519,672. You think it's taxed?
It has to be taxed. It's income, right?
So she'll probably get 250, 230. Still more than enough. Shit, I'll take it. That's fucked up, man. You see? Hey, y'all niggas be careful out here. These niggas with money, bro. Just be careful, dog.
I'm pretty sure they. You know what? I'm not gonna say they know because some people don't know.
Dr. Dre got bread though. He definitely got. She asked for $2 million a month, and she said, I remember she said that she's seen his finances, so she was like, I know he could pay $2 million, but that doesn't mean that he needs to pay you $2 million.
That doesn't mean he wants to pay you, or he should pay you.
Do you think she does something good with his money, or she just? That's the last question. You think she does something good with his money, or she just blows it and just lives her life?
Hell no.
Starts a business, nothing like that. No.
She ain't about to do nothing, bro.
Why? Why do you think that?
She's not.
Why do you think that? Damn, she got to be dirty like that? Damn. I mean, I guess. What do y'all think? It's fucked up. Kanye West. Donda out now. No, it's not. It's not out now. It's not out now. Kanye had that listening party at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It's being reported that he is now living there, finishing his album in the stadium where the sorry-ass Falcons play, who are my team. That is my NFL team. But Kanye West reportedly broke the Apple Music live streaming record for the listening party with 3.3 million viewers watching online. He managed to fill the stadium with 72,000 people with only a few hour notice, which is insane. I mean, I think that just shows how much of a megastar Kanye is. Still, to this day, even though I feel like he hasn't had a really good album in a long time.
It's true.
It still shows that he is a fucking megastar. And after that, everybody thought the album was going to be released that night. This dude named Justin LeBoy, he tweeted, he said, Kanye West will move the release date of Donda to August 6th. Thanks for your patience. He wants to give his fans the best possible product without rushing anything. He loves y'all with all of his heart. God bless. Hashtag Donda. Hashtag respectfully. There is a song with Jay-Z on there that he played in the stadium. So it looks like him and Jay-Z have, I guess, become friends again. They're cool. Somebody said that nigga Jay don't like fucking Kim Kardashian. He ain't do the verse until after he divorced her. I don't know.
It might be.
Who knows? But
it might be shit.
I think Travis is on there. I can't remember all the names. I didn't screenshot it, but I know Jay-Z had a verse on, I think, one of the last songs. But I don't know if he's tweaking the album. Somebody was saying that they think he's moving it because Drake is dropping next Friday and he wants to prove that he can drop on the same day as Drake. I don't know how true that is, but okay, if they did, let's speculate. If they did, who do you think? Drake. Who do you think? Nah, Drake. That's not a question. Never mind. Never mind. Drake would come out on top. Never mind. That's not even a question. I think that'd be cool though. Do it.
Do what?
I hope it's true. I hope he is dropping the same day as Drake. I hope that's true.
Drake would do that, so he could. You know what? Drake don't really gotta prove anything. To be honest, he already is bigger than Kanye anyway.
Yeah. So August 6th, Donda will be released. The snippets I heard, they sounded okay. I didn't really hear too much of it. I saw there were people that I follow on Instagram that were there. Like they said, this nigga just walked out. He didn't even say anything. He just walked out and just pointed in the air. And the music just started playing. He had the fucking mask on. And I don't understand the mask thing because I keep telling Brandon and Ryan, it's like, nigga, we know what Kanye, we know what you look like.
It's not that. He's just trying to make a statement.
Like we know what you look like, bro.
Second coming to John Cena.
And he's wearing the shit, accepting awards in Atlanta. Like, nigga, stop being weird, bro. But yeah, well, did we listen to Kanye's last album? Yeah, we did. I listened to this one. I was gonna listen to it if it came out on Friday. A lot of people speculated it wasn't gonna drop on Friday, but it didn't. So everybody was right. August 6th. We'll see if that happens next week. And they're saying, I don't know how true this is, but they're saying there is a second listening party at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. They're saying it could be August 5th or August 6th. There is a second party. I don't know how true this is. I didn't see it everywhere, but I saw it. One person tweet that, but we'll see how true that is. I would assume it would be true if he's tweaking it and he wants people to rehear it. Maybe. I mean, I don't want to go either one. I wouldn't want to go to. It's just not for me. If it was somebody else, maybe. But Kanye.
Did you say somebody was selling air?
Yeah, somebody's fucking selling fucking air from the event on eBay for like $33,000. It says Kanye West listening party, Mercedes-Benz Air, some shit like that. They wrote it on the bag, and they took a picture of the bag in front of the stadium with Kanye down there, so you can tell that it's fucking really from the event, and they're selling it. Some dumb motherfuckers gonna buy it too. Somebody's gonna buy that shit. But yeah, I'll listen to it. You gonna listen to it?
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to it.
All right. Before we get into, I got two more things. I ain't gonna say all that. I got two more things, and then we'll close out the music. A list has been revealed of the top selling rappers of all time. You know how we do the little list shit on here. We discuss. Well, I ask you who you think is number one. Top 10 highest selling rappers of all time. I'm trying to think. Is there anyone on here that might be surprised? There might be one surprise to you on here. Everyone else, I think, you'll be pretty fucking, you'll know.
Top 10?
Top 10.
Past decade?
No, of all time.
All time.
Just ever.
Rap
ever. Now you gotta think a little broad now. You gotta think about everybody.
Drake's on there.
Drake is number 2. Already. I'll say that. Drake is number 2 already with 152 million units sold.
Is Tupac on there?
Tupac is number 8. 75 million units sold all time. Drake has 152 million units sold.
Jay-Z's on there.
Jay-Z's number 4. 125 million. Drake 2, Jay-Z 4, Tupac 8.
Kanye's on there.
Kanye's number 3.
Is 50 on there? 50's on there, yeah.
50's
no?
not top 10.
What?
Probably top 20. Kanye's 140. You gotta think, nigga. I don't like him.
Eminem.
Yes, he's number 1. Eminem. And he has 227 million units sold. Drake is number 2, 152. Yeah, Eminem's number 1, Drake number 2, Kanye 3. Jay-Z 4, Lil Wayne 5, Nicki Minaj 6, Flo Rida 7. That was the one that you probably would have thought of.
Flo Rida?
His singles, them shits used to sell. 102 million units sold.
Damn.
Tupac 8, Snoop Dogg 9, DMX 10. DMX is number 10. That was a surprise to me as well. I'm glad he's on there though. Number 10.
Yeah, I'm glad he is too.
Yeah. Alright, that's the second to last. Let me take a little swig.
Why you be hating on Eminem, dog? Why you be hating on Eminem? Tell the people.
He's overrated, that's it. We got this discussion all the time. He's overrated to me. He's overrated. To me.
Have you even listened to like a full album?
Yes, I've heard Marshall Mathers LP 1, 2. I've heard fucking Recovery, all them other shits. I've heard them. Not all of them. Relapse. I've heard all them shits. The Eminem Show. I think that might be my favorite one. The Eminem Show.
That's a pretty good album.
I just don't like how he was on all that clown shit and then he wanted to get serious and then be a drug addict. Not a drug addict, but talking about. And then it's like, nigga, the way he be talking about his fucking mama. Well, I guess. I don't know.
He blew on out.
I don't know, man. I just think he's just not a great.
Well, you was talking about beating up your grandma, so you can't really hold too much about him. You can't hold too much against him, bro.
I never said that. That's
you
funny.
literally did say that a couple episodes
ago. I didn't say that a couple episodes ago. I said that like 11 years ago. That's what I said. Alright, this is the last thing I got for music. Isaiah Rashad's The House is Burning track list has been revealed. I've been talking about this album for a long time. Where we got 16 songs. The features have been listed. Got Lil Uzi Vert, Smino, J-Rock. I'm not gonna name everybody.
What's Smino?
That's his name, Smino. He was on Revenge of the Dreamers 3. Smino. I like Smino. He's cool. Lil Uzi Vert, Duke Deuce, Smino. I don't know all these people, so I'm not gonna name all of them. J-Rock.
Duke
Deuce. J-Rock, Jay Worthy, SZA, Black.
Oh.
16 songs.
That SZA song is gonna be hard.
That's the third to last. The SZA and Black are on the same song.
That definitely might be it right there.
I heard the intro. The first fucking song. Hey man, I've been trying to tell y'all niggas for a long time that this album is gonna be the shit. I've heard the Lil Uzi Vert song too, because he played that snippet. I'm looking
that song
at
is probably hard.
It's called From the Garden. The fucking beat is fucking hard on the Lil Uzi Vert song. But the first song though, Jesus Christ. I think this is gonna be album of the year candidate, dog, for real. He released the tour dates already. The album's dropping Friday, like I said. He's going on a tour around the country from September to November. The House is Burning. This is gonna be the one. I don't expect him to sell a lot though. That's the fucked up part about it. I don't expect him to sell a lot. But I do think
people wait a long time for this album.
It's been 5 years since that was his first album.
I think sometimes like when you're so new that you just can't do that, man. You just can't
But
do that.
I'm glad you said that. I was reading an article, right? Because I screenshotted it, but I didn't know if I really wanted to talk about it. I was going to talk about it next week when I talked about the album, but I'll talk about it now since you said that. This nigga, and remember I told you we talked about last week, his son has autism and all that type of shit, and he was going through things. This nigga, I was reading an article, it came out right when they were talking about albums coming out. It came out like 2 months ago. This nigga Isaiah was going through some shit, dog. It says, the trouble really started when Isaiah got off the road in late 2017 off of his tour for his last album, Sun's Tirade. Having made what seemed like an obscene sums of money, he fell into the conventional trap of the young and the rich. He called up all of his closest friends from home and told them to move in. He wanted them to have whatever he had, including nice clothes, expensive meals, and extravagant amounts of food enhancers. He said, and then I ended up sleeping on my homie's couch for like 4 or 5 months. It was the quickest fall from grace I could ever imagine. How it happened wasn't pretty. He started drinking Jameson at 9 a.m. The studio was in his apartment, which theoretically should have made him more prolific, but he quickly grew bored with making music. Going to the mall was his kryptonite. He'd be faded before noon and impulsively figure out the best way to drain his bank account. He'd buy $300 shirts and wear them twice and load up on gourmet sandwiches so lavish that they could have been custom made by Johnny Dang. I don't know who that is. He ended up sabotaging...
Johnny Dang the jeweler? Icebox?
Johnny Dang. I don't know.
Icebox.
Oh, I guess. He ended up sabotaging himself. He entered the studio and everyone around him would challenge him to step it up, but that didn't work. The people who were there for him in the beginning either believed that Rashad no longer needed their guidance or felt unable to reach him when he was so unstable. His longtime day-to-day manager, Matt Miller, they didn't talk for a year and a half, and he moved. He went out from Tennessee with him in 2012. So his best friend, they didn't talk for a year and a half. He wanted in LA alone, spiraling deeper, surrounded by yes men, unable to figure out who was trying to have fun with him at his expense or who was genuinely looking out for him. He wrecked his car and then realized his bank account was so low that he went back to Chattanooga living with his mother. He was 27 years old. This was in the past 5 years after that last album.
Damn.
He was 27 years old living at his mom's house. What else does this say? He was asking, was it time to get a real job? Could he ever make anything creatively vital again? Top Dog told him to take some time to himself, but what exactly did that mean? He went to rehab. They have a whole fucking schedule of his rehab shit that he had to go to in LA from like 8 a.m. to like 4 p.m. like therapy sessions. Like this nigga was going through it. So I expect that shit to be told on here. I expect that shit with his son to be told on here because I remember I talked about it last week. He said he doesn't know how to make a song about his son.
Man.
Yeah, I expect a lot of good shit from this. Even the title, he was talking about the title, The House Was Burning. Like, do you want to burn in the house or stay in the house and be fucked up or whatever? Y'all know the other side. Would you rather do that or go outside, find yourself? So he's been through a lot of shit in the past 5 years coming off of, which I feel like was a really good album, his first album. So this Friday is dropping. Like I said, I heard the intro. Shit's really good. Heard a couple songs on there. I'll talk about it next week. But yeah, niggas been through some shit. Shout out Isaiah Rashad, man. I fuck with that.
I'm happy that he got his stuff together and be able to do that, man.
Yeah, I'm glad. Imagine that, dog. Like fucking making a whole bunch of money on tour and then blowing it all. And he ain't young. He's 1 year older than us, I think. He older than us now. Back then, well, he was 27 at that time. But I mean, we were probably 26 at that time. But yeah. So and that album was really good. So for all that to happen after he put out that album, he made that money, and blew all that money, and surrounded by yes man. I can understand that because I never had millions of dollars. He said that in that video I played. We was talking about the fucking can you love your kid more than you love yourself? We talked about last week.
Yeah.
He said he was like I blew $1 million on my family and friends. He's like literally $1 million on family and friends, trying to make sure my mom was okay and just making sure my friends were good.
Yeah.
And a lot of niggas would do that, bro. You just I can feel that. Like, you want your niggas to be around you. You want niggas to have what you got, but you got to be smart with it, man.
Yeah.
You got to definitely be smart with it. So that's all we got for music, man. That's all we got. House is burning this Friday. We're going to move on to sports, and then the Q&A segment, we'll close out with that. I'll run through sports real quick. Aaron Rodgers is back. It's the first thing. This nigga's like, oh, shit. Aaron Rodgers has indicated he plans to play for the Packers this season. So we're going to start NFL. Quarterback Aaron Rodgers has indicated to people close to him that he does plan to play for Green Bay this season. Excuse me, that is the expectation. A video was released today. I don't know if this shit. Look who it is. I think I have a video here. I don't even think this shit is of anything. I think he's just walking into camp today. He has a shirt on, the office. He cool, man. I fuck with Aaron, bro. I fuck with Aaron. That's my nigga, man. Yeah, he's just walking into practice. He's back. He's got flip-flops on. He doesn't look like he's worth $100 million at all. But he is. Welcome back, Aaron. Yeah, he's back. So, Aaron Rodgers is back. But they're saying that they're coming to a new agreement, and it looks like they're setting up for him to leave after this season. That's what the agreement is being worked out for. That he's going to be here this last season, and then he's going to be gone and move on elsewhere. A couple weeks ago, him and his star receiver Devontae Adams, they posted the same story on Instagram. Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, indicating that this could be their last dance together. They both posted it around the same time, which is kind of corny, but they did that. Yeah, and it looks like they are releasing veteran quarterback Blake Bortles. So Blake is out of there. They got Eric back.
Oh, the one that they drafted?
Yeah, the backup. No, he was a backup.
But he was mad that they drafted him.
No, that's not him. That's not him.
Oh.
That guy's name is Jordan Love. Yeah. So Aaron Rodgers is back. I fuck with Aaron Rodgers, man. I wanted to see him in the Super Bowl last year. Hopefully, maybe he can win it this year. I know my Falcons ain't winning this year, so.
I don't know about that, bro. Be real with you, bro.
I mean, they got almost the same team coming back. They were close. The GOAT got something to say, though. I know the GOAT got something to say. Tom Brady. I have nothing bad to say about that, man. He is the GOAT. I have nothing bad to say about him. But yeah, Aaron Rodgers is back. Deshaun Watson says the Houston Texans are willing to listen to trade offers for Deshaun Watson. We talked about his case a couple times in the past couple months. An unfortunate situation he's going through, but he kind of put himself in that situation. But the Texans are looking to trade for him. Will it happen? Wow. Who knows? I think there's teams that will take him and say, fuck all that shit that you got going on, because there are teams that do need a quarterback. So we'll see. But I hope for the best for Deshaun Watson, man, because we really don't know the whole truth about this whole situation. But he seems like a good dude. But you just never know. You just never know people's true colors. We know, none of us know fucking Deshaun Watson as a person. We don't fucking know. But hopefully a lot of that shit isn't true. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. The NFL, they have put out a statement saying I felt like this was kind of harsh. Teams that experience COVID-19 outbreaks among unvaccinated players will have to forfeit their games. Any team that experiences a COVID-19 outbreak this upcoming season among any player that is unvaccinated, they will have to forfeit their week and be credited with a loss if the game cannot be rescheduled during the new 18-week season. I feel like that's a little harsh, bro.
Wow. Because they're really trying to push.
And an NFL coach, he plays an NFL assistant coach for the Vikings. He has been fired for refusing to get the COVID-19 vaccine. He's been fired
by the
Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, by the Vikings. Oh, by.
Reports. Courtney Cronin reports Minnesota Vikings assistant coach Rick Dennison is believed to be the first NFL position coach to lose a job after refusing to get vaccinated. He's 63 years old. He served as the Vikings offensive line coach and run game coordinator during the past 2 seasons. He has similar positions with the Broncos, Texans, Bills. He's been coaching since 95 in the NFL. Since 1995. Says the vaccine is required for all Tier 1 NFL staff, which includes coaches, front office executives, equipment managers, and scouts, in adherence with the league policy. That's kind of fucked up. And a lot of players have been outspoken about the fucking vaccine and all that type of shit. They've been stating their opinions on it. It's saying that 83.6% of NFL players are vaccinated at least one shot. That's a lot. That's pretty high. 83.6. 10 teams have 90+% of their players vaccinated. That's pretty high.
So then we're talking about 1 or 2.
Yeah, and all 32 NFL teams are above 60% of players vaccinated. So I think that's just kind of harsh, bro. That unvaccinated shit. And then if the percentages are that high, then if somebody catches it and they're unvaccinated, that's going to be the small percentage of the team, and then you're giving them a loss for that nigga. That's fucked up. That's pretty fucked up. That is fucked up. But
I think ultimately everybody's going to get vaccinated there.
Yeah, that's what that goes hand in hand with what we were talking about earlier. That's what I was saying. I had the NFL article about that.
Damn, can't believe he lost his job over there, man. Damn.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy, dog. He's been coaching NFL since 95, since we were 3 years old. That's fucked up. But NBA news, let me run through this real quick so we get the Q&A segment. LeBron James, shout out LeBron. He becomes the first NBA player to earn $1 billion over the course of their career. Now, I had a video about this on my other channel. There's a lot of confusion about this because... let me read the rest. LeBron raked in a whopping $330 million from his playing salary and $700 million off endorsements. Well, the first thing everybody says, Michael Jordan's a fucking billionaire. He's not the fucking first one. You know what the difference is? Michael Jordan didn't become a billionaire until after he retired. LeBron is the first player to ever become a billionaire in NBA history while he is still in the motherfucking league, which is insane when you think about it. Yeah. That's fucking literally insane, dog.
Yeah.
He's become a billionaire and he's still in the fuck. He don't even got to play basketball no more. His son don't even got to. Neither one of his sons ain't got to play basketball no more. So shout out to LeBron James, man. Congratulations to him. The next closest active players are KD with $580 million, And Steph Curry with $430 million. They not gonna catch this nigga. She not catching that chick. And LeBron, and Jordan only did it because of his shoes.
Yeah.
That's really the biggest reason Jordan became a billionaire.
LeBron has so many outlets.
Yes. Shout out LeBron James, man. The comfort where he came from, no dad. Akron, Ohio, the school shit he did, all that shit, man. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to LeBron. The last thing for NBA news, the Bucks did it. We get to talk about it. Milwaukee beat the Phoenix Suns in 6 games.
I'm happy for Giannis, man.
Very happy for Giannis, bro.
Happy. Giannis is a very humble dude, man.
Very humble guy. I'm going to play what he said after he won the title. I think this is the video right here.
Leave. You know, there was a job that had to be finished. You know, I feel like the Bible did not pay us justice. You know, we give credit to Miami Heat. They played great, but he did not pay us justice. Like, everybody was feeling homesick. We're a family-oriented team. We wanted to share families, but you know, coming back, I was like, this is my city. You know, they trust me. They believe in me. They believed in us. Even when we were lost, the city still was like on our side. And you know, obviously, I wanted to get the job done.
This isn't what I wanted to hear.
But that's my stubborn side. Like, it's easy to go somewhere and go and win a championship with somebody else. It's easy. I could go. I don't want to put anybody in the spot, but I could go to a super team and, you know, just do my part and win a championship. Still won. But this is the hard way to do it, and this is the way. And we did it. Fucking did it. Couldn't leave.
If you did hear what he said I could have gone to a super team and just did my part and won a championship, but this is the hard way to do it, and this is the way to do it, and we fucking did it. He's absolutely right.
100%.
He is absolutely right. Anybody that's mad at that, you just a hater. You just a fucking hater.
You already know.
And he could. And you
already know who's mad at that.
You could definitely put KD in there. Definitely. LeBron maybe. Yes, no, ain't no maybe. LeBron, he did it. Even though LeBron, I give LeBron so much credit because he went back to Cleveland and did it. I give him so much credit for doing that. Even though he had Kyrie and Kevin Love, he still went back and he won that shit. He was the biggest
he
reason.
was by himself for the longest on the Cavs.
Yeah, and then he went to Miami, won his 2, and then came back and won. I have a tweet from Giannis from 2014. He said, "I'll never leave the team in the city of Milwaukee till we build the team to a championship level team," and he fucking did it, man. He averaged 35, 13, and 5 on 60% shooting in the finals. Finals MVP, of course. He said, "That's the main reason I resigned. I didn't want to let the people down." He is the first player in NBA history to win a Most Improved Player Award, Most Valuable Player Award, Defensive Player of the Year, and Finals MVP. Giannis is the only one to do that ever.
Giannis is a humble dude, man.
I fuck with Giannis. I wanted Chris Paul to get his ring. I fuck with Devin Booker too, because I said I thought Phoenix was gonna win. I really thought Phoenix was gonna win the series, but
yeah,
they were up 2-0 too, so they fucking blew it. Chris Paul's never gonna get a ring now unless he goes somewhere else. But shout out to Giannis, man. Shout out to
Giannis. Congratulations on your championship, man.
Man, in Milwaukee. Thing, fucking Milwaukee. These niggas won the goddamn title. Fucking Milwaukee, man. The last thing I have for sports, this ain't football or basketball, but Cleveland's MLB team, they have changed their name. You know, the Redskins are changing their name, and football, the Cleveland Indians, they are now going to be called the Cleveland Guardians. They have a new logo. They put out a video, and this is only because everybody's mad.
Stand with all who understand what it means to be born and built from the land. Because this is the city we love and the game we believe in. And together, we are all Cleveland Guardians.
The logo's alright. It's alright. The logo ain't too bad. It looks alright. I think they could have just kept it the same, but, you know.
Depends if people are outraged. Just how people
But everybody, like we always talk about, everybody want to be outraged over every fucking thing. Like, goodness gracious. But I guess the Redskins was a little weird, but because they literally have.
I definitely wouldn't. It's a good thing they changed that.
I think the Indians logo is just a red guy.
But he has a feather.
Yeah, but the guy's all red. The Redskins logo is like an Indian, and he's like brown. Yeah, it was like a brown dude. So, yeah.
I mean, who's to say, man? They really might have been offended by it, you know.
Yeah.
But whatever, culture and race. You never know. How would you have felt too, you know? I don't know if we could put this into that category. I don't know. As far as race. As far as something to not be outraged about.
We talked about that when we talked about the Redskins.
Redskins, that's kind of...
I guess.
It's a case-by-case basis. It's a case-by-case basis.
Yeah, okay. I agree with that. I agree with that. That's all we got for sports, man. Hit my hand, my Birdman hand rub. My hands look soft though, don't they? Anyways, we're gonna get into the Q. Wow. We're gonna get to the Q&A segment, guys. This will be the last thing before we close out. Again, if you don't know, we haven't done this in a couple weeks. Well, the weather's been bad past couple weeks, but we have our interviews together for this episode. We hit the streets of Atlanta, downtown Atlanta, near Centennial Olympic Park, Georgia Aquarium. We asked people questions about topics that we've discussed in the past. I think one of these questions we brought up, but we never really discussed it. The other ones we've discussed on here. If you have any questions that you want to send to us, send that to socialjunkiePod, POD, at gmail.com. Before we play the interviews for you guys and you see them, if you're watching on YouTube, you'll see them in a second. Another shout out to Abdul, Riley, 64 Panda, Connor Gibbons, Tati, and Ivory. Tati and Ivory, they did this interview like maybe 3 weeks ago. It wasn't over the weekend. We saved it. So thank you guys for thank you every single one of you for participating. So if you're watching the video, I'm gonna have different clothes on. So that's why I didn't change fucking clothes. That's why, because the interviews are from 2 different days. So we'll play it here and then we'll discuss it. We're gonna watch it so we remember what everybody said, and then we will discuss it afterwards. So here you go. All right, Social Junkie Podcast. We're downtown by Centennial Olympic Park, and today we are here with
Abdul and Riley.
Abdul and Riley, brothers. We appreciate you joining the Q&A segment today. First one says, would you drink this or let your best friend die?
Shit, I mean, he's lived a good life, so.
Yeah, bro, I gotta drink it.
I mean, he's lived a good life, so I mean.
My best friend, bro. Like,
so you saying you're drinking, but you're saying no?
No, I'm good.
Is this your best friend?
I mean, yeah.
yeah.
Oh man, okay. So
I guess.
at least you're being honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd
Okay.
rather he live and not have to drink the shitty drink. You know?
All right. Second one is, in your opinion, what is more important to you right now, money or love?
Personally, money, because I just got out of a relationship and I'm like focused on myself, self-improvement. So money's more important to me.
I feel you.
I'd say money too right now, especially like with like the way COVID is, and we're both like college age, so that's just hella important right now. Like relationships can come after you have that stability.
I agree with that. So you must have had a bad experience.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it ended pretty badly. Yeah.
How long were you guys together?
5-6 months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Next one is, can you be in love with 2 people at the same time, do you believe?
It's pretty sticky. I think you can, but it's like, it's also kind of fucked up. But I think it's possible, yeah, to be in love with 2 people, yeah.
Yeah, bro. I mean, there's hella like rom-com movies about it, right? But it's never happened to me, so I don't know. Like, it's kind of hard because I feel like love is like a fixation on the person, right? Mm-hmm. So it seems like, I guess it depends on how you mean it, right? Because like, you like love your parents and shit, but it's not the same.
Right. Yeah.
I feel like, nah, because of that, like, in the sense that you mean, like in a relationship type love, like I feel like that's, unless you're like a I feel like it depends on the person, really. Okay. Like there's polyamorous people, and then there's like people that, I don't know, are like I don't know what the word is.
But do you believe those people that do have multiple wives, do you believe that they can be in love with 2 people at the same time?
I would say so, yeah.
Okay. All right, last question is, does having a kid lower your value in the dating world?
I don't know if it necessarily lowers your value, but it lowers your spectrum if you're able to like choose from, because whoever you're trying to go for, they have to be more mature, and definitely if you're like bringing them around your kids, especially, like you really have to be careful about who you bring around your kids if you're dating around and stuff. So yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like I agree. Like you definitely have to be more careful if you have a kid, but I wouldn't say it, like lowers your value per se. Like definitely there's like people are going to want to be in a relationship with you less if they're younger, but like if you're both like at having kid age, then it's not a big deal, I don't think.
I think personally that it matters more for a guy. I think if a guy has a kid, I think a girl will look at that differently. I think guys don't give a fuck. If a guy wants to talk to a girl and she has a kid, he's not going to care. You guys agree?
Yeah, I think it's, yeah.
You guys agree with that? Okay. All right. We appreciate both you guys, man. Thank you so much. Social Junkie Podcast. We're downtown near Georgia Aquarium. And today we are here with
Tati. Ivory.
Tati and Ivory. Okay. Thank you guys for joining the Q&A segment today. I got 4 quick questions. The first one's just a fun one. I'm assuming you 2 are best friends, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So would you guys drink this or let your best friend die? That's the first one.
I'm gonna drink it. Yeah, I'm gonna drink it.
Y'all both gonna, yeah, y'all no hesitation. Y'all some real friends.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't got to think about it. Y'all just drinking it.
Can't even do it. Luck and nose. Yeah, for real.
No hesitation. That's some real shit. Okay.
Figure it out.
He said no. He fucked up. The next three some debate questions. What's more important to you right now, money or love? We'll start with you.
Love. Love.
Why do y'all say that?
I say love just because, like, I don't know. Just being with somebody, I think just money doesn't buy everything.
Okay.
Love is more genuine to me than money.
Okay.
You feel like that's something harder to come by nowadays? Love, genuine love?
Maybe for some, yeah, but not everyone. Yeah.
Do you think most people think the way that you two think about love and towards money?
No. No, definitely not. They go, yeah, definitely, big time.
And why do you think?
Just because that's just how the world is now. It's all about money. Basically.
You agree? Okay. Next one is, can you be in love with two people at the same time, do you think?
Fuck no, sorry.
Why not? I think it's possible. Why do you say no?
Wait, in love? Like, what do you mean?
Like, in love. Do you think it's possible to be in love with two people at the same time?
Love, not infatuation. Genuine.
It's possible, actually. Yeah.
Because somebody can offer a nice amount of things, the other one doesn't, and then vice versa.
But then, is that real love?
It could be. Just depending on how you do the situation, I guess.
Things, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. The last one is, do you guys think having a kid will lower your value in the dating world?
No.
Why you don't think so?
I don't know. I just don't think it will.
You don't think most people look at it like, oh, they got a kid, let me just take a step back. They got a kid, I'm single, I don't have a kid. You don't think people would take a step back when they see that their partner that they're dealing with has a
depends,
kid?
I guess, on the person.
Okay.
Sometimes the kid doesn't interrupt what they have going.
Yeah, exactly.
If it's real.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Because you could work and you can be on your... So that's why they message you. You can have a kid. But some people, they have a kid, they mind not right, they stuff not together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what was your name again?
Tati.
Tati and...
Ivory.
Tati and Ivory, we appreciate you two very much. Thank you. Social Junkie Podcast, we're downtown in Centennial Olympic Park, and today we are here with
6'4" Panda and Connor Gibbons.
Okay, we appreciate you guys joining the Q&A segment today. All right, first question is, would either of you drink this or let your best friend die?
Man. I guess I gotta take one for the team.
You want to take one for the team?
Yeah, I guess the same.
Let's say the same? Okay,
Yeah,
that's
that
cool.
shit looks awful.
Sure, do it.
I've seen some awful shit.
Yeah,
that was gross.
that's funny. All right.
Let's see where we stand.
That's funny.
Night.
All right, the next one is, in your opinion, what's more important to you right now, money or love?
Love.
Why do you say that?
Well, not romantically love, but like, you know,
I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah, friendship wise, spreading wise, yeah, community love wise,
Okay.
just everyone taking care of each other.
Okay,
'Cause
bet.
Fuck money. That doesn't matter.
I bet. I like that answer.
I mean, that was a pretty good answer, but I guess if it was more like personal, right now, currently, definitely money, because just kind of got out of a little love situation, and I think now it's time to kind of like focus in on myself, get my money up, and I guess correlate the two, love myself more, so.
Somebody just said the same thing before you. The last person said that. So you put him on the spot because he said some good save the world shit. He was like, nah, fuck that buddy shit.
That's understandable.
Nah, but yeah, it is.
On a good day. So.
All right, can you be in love with two people at once, do you believe?
Yes.
And why do you say that?
I don't think we have one soulmate, you know. Do we have
you don't believe that?
No. Okay. There's way too many people on this earth for you to have one person. Like, the fuck? I'm sorry, respectfully.
I feel you.
I don't know if I can curse on here, but...
Nah, you good. You good, bro. Trust me, you good.
Yes.
And you?
When you say soulmate, you mean what, romantically, or you just mean like in the sense of like...
Specifically, just can you be in love with two people at the same time?
Okay.
Yes or no, if you believe that.
I don't think so. And the reason I think no is because I think there's a difference between love and lust. And I think that we get caught up in the concept and the idea and the facade structurally of lust. And we tend to maybe mentally manipulate our own mind to believe that it's love. But in all reality, I think that we connect our soul to one person, and that's that person we're supposed to be with and intertwined with.
Okay, that's bad. These two are like night and day.
All you gotta do is put a beat over what he just said. That's a rap. That's a verse right there. Hey.
All right. All right, this is the last one right here. Do you guys believe that having a kid lowers your value in the dating world?
For me, at this age, where I am right now, yes.
How old are you?
I'm 22. I just turned 22.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
no. I can't have that right now.
Yeah, I would have to agree to that because, I mean, I'm only a little bit older. I'm 24, but, I mean, it's not that, like, you couldn't be loved or you can't be loved. Not saying that, but I guess, like, yeah, at the moment, like, I'm just trying to... Yeah, the track that, yeah, specifically that I'm on, it would just be, like, an anchor, I guess, but like I said earlier, I'm not really looking for that anyway, so... Gotcha. Yeah, I guess, yes, it does devalue a little bit at the moment.
Gotcha. Do you guys believe that it's different when it comes to a guy and a girl? Because I feel like if a guy has a kid, most girls will look at that differently. Most guys, we don't give a fuck. We gonna talk to who we want to talk to. If a girl has a kid, they not gonna care. You guys agree with that?
In certain situations, yes. I've had, like, I babysat before and pulled so many women for no reason. That was not my kid, you know? I'm taking care of somebody else's. You feel me? You feel me? You trying to bring more issues to me that I don't need on my plate as it is. That's a red flag for me right now. Okay? Give me 5 years, it might be a different answer. You know?
That's true because a lot of females, what they'll do is try to finagle their way in there. If somebody automatically off rip take care of their child or have that there, they'll try to. It'll be a way in for them.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's all the questions. We appreciate it, man. Both of y'all. Thank you, man, so much, man. Appreciate it. All right, we're back. Again, shout out to Abdul, Riley, 6'4 Panda, Connor Gibbons, Tati, and Ivory. Thank you guys. A lot of you guys gave some really good answers. We appreciate your insight and opinions on the questions that we asked you guys. The drink this or your best friend. You said you would drink it, right? We talked about that a long time ago. You said you would drink it? I mean, I'd have to drink it. I'd probably throw up. I might not finish it. Like, you know, when you start drinking something nasty, you're like, hey, look at it. I'm not gonna look at it. I'm not gonna look at it. I guess. We talked about that a couple weeks ago, but Tati and Ivory, they both said they were very quick to answer. Unison. Yeah, you two were very quick to answer like all the questions. Like as soon as I asked a question, you guys were like right on it. Yeah, but what did Abdul say? Abdul was like, nah, he had a good life. That was funny. And I was like, this your best friend? Yeah.
It's alright, I'll drink it so you don't have to drink it. Damn, Abdul.
Everybody gave some good answers, man, for real. Alright, I don't know if we talked about this one. We definitely talked about it. Can you be in love with two people at once? That was on our 2-year anniversary episode. I think that was episode 95. No, 94. That was episode 94. We talked about that. What's more important to you right now, money or love? What would you say, bro? Nah, don't hesitate, nigga.
Money right now.
Ooh, your girl's gonna hear this and she's gonna leave you.
No, because we already have love. What do I need to... I have it now. What does it need to be further important for me right now? I have that right now. I don't need any of it from anybody else. So
I fuck with what 6'4 Panda said. He said the whole J. Cole shit, fuck money, spread love. I fuck with that because I didn't even think about this question that way. Like he was saying, like he'd rather spread love, fuck that money shit. I mean, money's great. We all want money. Everybody wants a bunch of money. Everybody wants to be rich one day. But
right, so
I feel what you're saying. Right now, money. Definitely money right now.
I got a girl. I got love. I don't need anything else.
I'm not saying that to downplay anything. Well, neither one of us is saying to downplay anything that we have. But the money, you know, would help a lot of avenues and outlets for everything we're trying to do.
Exactly.
That's definitely more important right now. So that's
not that I place a whole bunch of emphasis on money. It's about other stuff besides money. But because you can't put, there's a difference between allocating all of your attention and your resources to just acquiring money. Because if you do that, ultimately, I feel you could probably never really attain it. If you approach it with the mindset, I want this, but I can provide this instead. Provide this in turn. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I can attain it.
She's saying, no, don't think that way.
I'm going to exchange this sum of money, and in return, I'm going to provide this ultimately. Do you remember?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of saying, all I think about is money, day in, day out.
Yeah, because what's the shit, man? The more that's constantly a chase that you're gonna. Well, I got $1 million. I need 10 million. I got 10 million. I'm gonna need $1 billion. You're gonna constantly be chasing. If that's what you want, and that's ultimately you're gonna be chasing money for the rest of your life. I get what you're saying. If you don't have goals for the money and trying to put this into something else to accomplish something, it's just gonna be a never-ending race, not a rat race. But
nothing will ever be adequate
enough.
Nothing will be ever adequate. So
it'll never be enough. I think it was Abdul that was
saying, do you see it differently than that?
What? No, I don't. No. I feel what you're saying. I don't see it specifically as what you're saying, but I feel I know what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying, though. Yeah. I think it was Abdul that was saying he just got out of a relationship. Did two of them say that? Or I think
no,
Abdul was just like, yeah, I just got a relationship, so I need fuck that. But I think for a lot, I don't know. I didn't ask how old Abdul and Riley were, but I think the other two dudes that we asked, they were a little younger, 22. I think a lot of dudes that age, I think they need to realize that, man. I think because me and Brandon, we know around that age, 21, 22, 23, niggas was going through it, bro. Everybody, even a little younger than that, 20, niggas was going through it with.
Yeah, that'll hit you at that.
That'll knock you off track, bro. Yeah. Well, if you're not with the right person, I'll say, because you can be 20 and be with the right person.
That's
and
true. Which is rare.
Yeah, that's very rare. You could be with the right person at a young age and they could catapult you to success, but it is very rare.
At that age, I think it's a big turning point for like men and women. I think more so, I could really only speak for guys, but I think more so men, just because that's really when stuff is starting to get. This is post high school stuff. Start getting into college, we're halfway through or whatever, and you really out there freaking you being legal.
Yeah,
you being legal, and that's when stuff starts to really get to the level of being serious or not so serious. So and the shit start hitting that wall.
Yeah, you start putting women and shit over your main focus, especially if you have goals and you got shit you want to do. You what's this old saying? You'll lose a lot of money chasing women, but you'll never lose women chasing money. Not to say that you're supposed to chase money like, this is all I want, money, but it just goes hand in hand with what we said about creating a goal, doing something with the money, and providing for your family and shit.
I think everything within time, everything, like, just not to say that you won't learn this lesson, because ultimately you'll learn this lesson either way it goes. It depends if you learn it at 22, 24, 25, so just try not to learn too late as far as women goes.
Yeah, and we talk about it here all the time. Don't be no bitch nigga, man, you guys. To my young niggas out here listening, not even just to the dudes we interviewed, just my young niggas out here listening, bro. Like,
not that they're
don't be no suck ass nigga, man. Just stay focused, my nigga. If you got a goal and you got something you're trying to attain and get to, stay focused, man, because these women will fuck you up in ways that you will never fucking imagine, bro. Mentally, physically, they will fucking drain you if you're with the wrong person. Let me say that. I'm not gonna say all women. If you're with the wrong person, that shit will mentally drain you.
And I think whoever said you want to be able to situate yourself and be able to concentrate on yourself. I think it was Abdul. Which is true. You need to concentrate on yourself for a little bit right now, and then so that way you can suffice for the future. Because right now, you wait too late. It's never too late to situate yourself, correct? But it's better to start earlier, at an earlier time than later.
All right. So I agree. All right, and the last question was, we didn't talk about this either. Does having a kid lower your value in the dating world? I kind of gave my opinion on that already in the interviews. Niggas don't care, bruh. Niggas don't care. I think some niggas do, but most niggas don't care because most niggas' main goal is just to fuck. They don't give a fuck about a kid. And this is just me being real. Niggas don't give a fuck about a girl having a kid. They're not going to look at a girl. Unless it's like an obscene amount of children, I think that's the difference maker. If it's like one kid, a nigga don't give a fuck. Two, niggas like, maybe. But three, nah. But one, niggas don't give a fuck. Do you agree?
Remember, Don't Be a Menace?
What? Oh, Dashiki from Montana. If it's that amount of kids, then then you might want to relax. But niggas don't care, bruh. Niggas do not care if a girl has a kid because a lot of niggas don't even want to be with the girl. They just want one thing. They don't want to be with the girl. They don't give a fuck about their kids. So their perspective is not going into it like, oh man, I'm gonna. If I get serious with this girl, I'm gonna have to be a stepdad. That ain't what that nigga thinking. I want females to know that. A nigga's not thinking that. Most niggas is not thinking that. Yeah. You got some good niggas like Russell Wilson type niggas that are like that. That are some great men out here. There's some great men that will take in a child as their own. And that's very rare. Because I don't even know if I could say I do the shit Russell Wilson did. I really don't know if I could say that, to be real with you. But as far as guys, though, I feel like because I seen a girl on Facebook say that. She was like, if I'm talking to a guy, the minute he tells me he has a kid, my pussy dries up. And I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. Like, she literally said that.
The different stages in people's life, just because you have a child doesn't lower your self-worth. Don't get it twisted out here. perceive.
Yeah.
It may perceive as that, but ultimately, the way you got to think about it is just because you made the decisions. Realistically, what happens out here is it shouldn't, but people look at it sometimes do. That's what I see. Sometimes they do, but ultimately, I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say.
You dumb bitch. No, sorry. But do you think that it's the female and male thing? Do you agree with that? Like a guy won't care, a girl would care more about a guy having a kid. I mean, and there's girls.
I think so.
There's girls out there that take a man's kid. And I mean, we don't really see a lot of single fathers out here, but there's girls that are great women.
I think so. Yeah.
There's great women out here. I'm not saying that everybody's intention is like that. I don't want that to be. I don't want that to be what y'all think I'm saying, but I'm saying in most cases, niggas don't care. A girl, and I'm not saying that one girl is. I mean, that Facebook shit that I just said. I'm not saying that every girl's like that. But.
You know, when we talking about this, I'm kind of skewed, bro. You know why it's confused me, bro? Because I've been looking at too much Kevin Samuels.
You've been looking at too much Kevin Samuels. Will he be talking about that?
Yeah, he'll like question women and be like, your worth is not up there because you're damaged goods because you have a kid.
Oh yeah, he do be saying that.
But that's only because of what their expectation is.
Of who?
They want somebody so high up.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah.
So that situation, P, I can understand. But ultimately, if you are a humble person and you got kids, and you because some people come out of a relationship, they have kids. That's not that doesn't apply to you.
Your kid is never a burden. Don't ever let no man or no woman make you think that your kid is never a burden. If there's a girl that you want and you really like this girl and she don't want to talk to you because she found out you got a kid, don't be like, damn, my kids, man. Don't think like that. That's your child,
that's your seed.
That's your kid. That is a blessing. Children are a fucking blessing, guys. I don't want that to be. I don't want my words to get twisted. Children are a blessing. I'm just telling you the mind state of people because I know this shit. This shit is.
Yeah, I mean, keeping it real. You know, that's what it is. It's real. You know, it's not fake. I'm not here to give you fake shit. It's just how people think.
Yeah, I do.
But why do you really care? You know, it's just one person that thinks this type of way. Move on. They're not worth your time then, right?
So so to specifically answer the question, I think it lowers the value of men in a dating world. Women, I don't believe it does. That's my specific answer. Does having a kid lower your value in a dating world? I think for a man it does. For a woman it doesn't.
And I'm gonna say it's subjective. Because if it's like the women that have such high expectations and they're just really like bougie, bro, out here, because I'm gonna say it comes down to personality. Because if they expect such high of themselves and they don't really do much themselves, it lowers their value. Because at the end of the day, just like he was bringing up, and a lot of people don't like Kevin Samuels because he's just so fucking like he unfiltered. He'll tell you how it is. But from that perspective, I believe it does. It's true because you're expecting that. But ultimately, if you have a child, that's your blood, and I don't really think dudes, care as much about that. So
the thing I was gonna say about Kevin Samuels, I think he doesn't talk to people with enough respect. That's just my thing on him. I understand he's keeping it real but there's certain things that he's saying. It's like, okay, you got to show a little bit of respect, bro, because he just be saying anything, and it's just like, I feel what you're trying to let people know and give them advice, but he doesn't really show a lot of people respect, especially women. He doesn't really show women a lot of respect. He does. He be hanging up on them and shit, like, bitch. I'm like, damn, that's fucked up, nigga. If some of them don't be saying, I understand if they saying wild shit to him, because I done seen a couple videos where bitches are saying wild shit.
Well, sometimes they just won't let him talk too.
Yeah, and
they want the spotlight. You know, I can understand him, but sometimes they'll come off as that respect thing. So, but hey, man,
he's still doing his thing. He eating good. That's all we got, man. Again, thank you, Abdul Riley 64 Panda. What's your real name, bro? Tell me your real name. I'll go on your Instagram to see. Thank y'all for following us. Connor Gibbons, Tati Ivory. Thank you guys very much, man. We appreciate you. If you have any questions you want to send to us to discuss, take to the streets of Atlanta, you're going to send that to socialjunkiepod@gmail.com. I'm going to put that in the video so y'all can see it over there somewhere. It's over there by that nigga's face. Who fucking messaged me? Yeah, man. That's all we got. This episode 97. We're getting closer to 100.
3 more weeks, probably at the end of August, right? Yeah.
Your birthday's coming up. So you ain't doing nothing. You ain't trying to go nowhere?
Nah, I ain't doing nothing.
You want to go eat? Let's go Top Golf. let's go. Nah.
Nah. That would have to happen to Jonathan.
What happened?
Remember he had won the main event. Yeah, got sick.
Oh well, but Top Golf's kind of separated. They got babies.
Shit.
Nigga, shit. I'm trying to think what else we could do. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we're gonna do. If you made it this far into the episode, man, we appreciate you guys as always, man. It's
appreciate
episode 97. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you to everyone that joined the Q&A segment, man. We appreciate y'all, man. If you're watching this video on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button. Everyone that's fucking with us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and SoundCloud, we appreciate you guys, man. We really, really do. I hope you guys know that. Do you appreciate them?
I certainly do.
How much?
Almost at 100 guys. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we almost there. It's coming up. The House is Burning. That's a hard album name, bro. I fuck with that name. You fuck with the cover?